So, writing poetry tonight. Just got back from the range and I get to kind of be creative again, so I've decided that I'm going to kind of just cleanse my palate over the next couple weeks with poetry. I'm kind of done. I don't really need to do anything for my debut novel anymore. It's in the hands of my proofreaders and my formatters, and we're kind of done for now. So I get to kind of focus on doing what I love again, and let me tell you, it's amazing. I just had a conversation a couple of days ago with my friend who's helping me with the cover. I did the artwork for the cover, but it turns out that the medium that I work in does not lend itself to any form of digital design. I got into a big old fight with her about that. She's a graphic designer by trade, and she's truly wonderful. I'm just very difficult to work with. But yeah, so I'm letting her kind of do that and see what she can make out of my artwork while I do this. The cover of my novel is this piece, for those of you guys who haven't seen it yet. Whoop. So this is what I want the cover to my novel to be. I'm going to do a video about specifically why once my book's been out for a little bit and people have actually read it, because I think it'd be kind of fun to give it context why I chose their specific posture and this specific angle, but I'll get to that later. So what I'm doing tonight though is I'm just again cleansing my palate. I'm working in my poetry journal. This is my poetry journal. Got a pint of beer and we're just going. So the way that I kind of approach poetry is I usually format an entire poem around a single stanza. It usually ends up being a stanza that pops into my brain on a run, while I'm at the range, out in the field, sitting in my home. It doesn't really matter. It'll be something that I just think is nice, rhythmic, and I could assign meaning to. Usually it's not a whole lot more in depth than that. Obviously these thoughts come from a very real place. I don't always know where, but there's some things that I'll sit on for truly years. I've been sitting on, ever since I got really, really into poetry, I've been sitting on one stanza for years that I've kind of been building a poem around, and it's still not finished because I have it half written and I know how it ends. I know how it ends. Actually, it'll be a fun little case study. So the ending to the poem in question, the one that I'm just talking about, is the greatest love story that has ever been told is not one of diamonds, nor pearls, or gold. No, the greatest love story is not one of lovers. The greatest love story is of the bond between brothers. And that's how I want to end the poem. I've written other stanzas in it. I've had that for a couple years, and I just haven't pieced it together. Sometimes I'll sit down and write a poem, just straight up, just write a poem. It's pretty rare that happens, but I have done it before. And right now, what I'm working on, I am so close. I am so close to finishing this poem that I've been working on. And this one has been in the oven for probably 2 years. And I've just been chipping away at it one stanza at a time. And I am a stanza away from finishing this poem. And it's probably the longest one that I've ever written. But I'm back into my creative space. And I'm super, super excited that I'm back into my creative space because I've been just editing and formatting and reading my own work for the past couple months in preparation for releasing my first book that, I just haven't been able to do this, and I'm really excited. And I think I'm going to finish it tonight. I think I'm going to do it. So, I don't know, maybe I'll share it here. I have, one of the first videos I posted on this channel, I'll probably link it below, is a poem that I got a voice actor to read for me. And it was a poem that I wrote when I was in Afghanistan. And I thought that it was really, really fun. I really, really enjoy it. It's probably my favorite video on this channel. Just because like it's objectively better than anything else I've said on this channel. I like my poetry, and you know, most of me turning on my camera is just sitting here doing this. I don't really say anything important. So yeah, I'll probably link that down below. But I would like to share my other poems on this channel. I think that that would be really, really cool. And I would like to use the money that I make from my novel to like directly support my artistic endeavors, and that's probably one of the first things that it'll go to. The money that I make from this novel is like investing it into voice actors that can appropriately represent my work as it relates to poetry. I already know the next poem I'm going to share on this channel. Whenever I have the money to hire a voice actor, it'll be probably be this one. Yeah, it'll be this one. The one right here, the Song of the Moon. The poem I'll save, but this is the little drawing. It's just a little doodle. For my poetry book, most of the drawings associated with the piece itself are just doodles. I don't put a whole lot of effort. I mean, I do put a lot of effort into them. It's just a lot more of a wandering mind. It doesn't display the same level of technical proficiency that perhaps some of my final renders of my characters do. But yeah, so I've just really been sitting here and enjoying this time that I have at night to sit and get back into creating. I did it for all of you, certainly not for me. I did it for y'all. I ordered a new camera so I can start showing videos of me drawing. So that'll happen hopefully in the next couple days. I'm excited about it. Like, you know, my work's been a nightmare recently. I've been working a lot, so I don't have as much time to kind of sit and do like full drawing studies, but I should have some time this weekend, and I would like to record my first drawing study where I sit down and I just draw a piece, and that way I can kind of show you start to finish my full process in like a time lapse. But yeah, you know, I'm just enjoying sitting here. I've got my my pocket-sized copy of The Tales of Wayside Inn. I love this little book. The Tales of Wayside Inn is a book by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. He's my favorite poet, and he does a really, really good job of just... I think that Longfellow does a really good job of like humanizing poetry, and what I mean by that is he doesn't always write about crazy, dramatic, apocalyptic states of being, and he mostly just writes about the nominal aspects of the human condition. He's got obviously like epic poems like the Song of Hithawa and Evangeline, but a lot of his more like his shorter poems, his one-off poems, are a lot more nominal, and I really, really love that about him. And especially, also, like his prose is genius. He's truly a master of the craft, but that's neither here nor there. So yeah, I'm not certain what this video accomplished, but I just made it, and it's a video that I'm gonna post on my channel. Poetry. I don't even know what I'm gonna call this, but you guys have a wonderful night. I'm excited to be creating again.